Welcome to the Guitar Resource Podcast, practice topics for the beginning and intermediate guitarist.
Hello and welcome to today's episode. We're going to continue talking about the capo and moving the capo up the neck using just one chord at a time. And this can help us think in terms of shapes. And it can also help us start to learn the whole neck. So today we'll begin with A. So if you're not already familiar with A, then we have first finger on the fourth string, second fret, third finger on the third string, second fret, second finger on the third string, second fret, third finger on the first string, second fret. We strum 5 strings. So we have a major chord again. Okay, so what we'll try to do is we'll play these 3 notes using the capo. So those are strings 4, 3, and 2. So we'll put the capo on that same fret. And then we'll have those 3 notes available to us as open strings. And then we'll use the G shape to help us fill out the whole chord. And now this is an A chord. So the G shape can be played in several ways. You can use second finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, 4th finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Okay, and then we have 1st finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. And then we have 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 4th finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So that's another way to do it. So all of those work really well. So we can compare that again to the A. So this is an A chord using the G form, the open G shape. This is A, so you can hear that those chords are the same chords, but we're voicing things a little bit differently. Placing this 5th string open down here on the 6th string, 5th fret, and then we're putting a note in between there. And if you don't understand this, that's okay. We're just adding, since we move this note to a different string, we have another string available because we've kind of replaced the 5th string with 6th string. And so we have the 4th fret there. And so we can play the A like that. And then we're putting this note up here. So essentially, we have this, those individual notes like this. Okay, so we have a few notes moved around, voice exchanging a little bit. All right, so let's go back to the open A chord shape, and then we will take a look at capo, 5th fret. Okay, so we have A, and then if we put the capo on the 5th fret, our shape is going to be the E, open E chord shape. And just remember, this is an A chord. Okay, so this is really a lot like the open chord that we played, arranged very similarly. So if we listen to these 5 notes here, we'll hear that we play those same 5 notes, different strings now, but the same 5 notes. Now from the 6th string to the 2nd string, and then we have an extra note up here on the 1st string. So we have one more note, but other than that, we have voiced very similarly. Okay, so let's kind of keep ourselves rooted in the open A chord here. So we'll go back and just play that one time. Now we're going to put the capo on the 7th fret. Okay, and we play the D shape, D form, and this is the A chord. Now this one is also very similar to the open voicing, just an octave higher. We listen to those 4 notes, and then we play the open version. Just on the middle 4 strings, we'll hear that same notes an octave higher there. So we're back on A, in open position, and now we'll see about playing the A chord in 9th position. So let's take the capo up there. And I wouldn't generally recommend going much higher than this with the capo. And this is really pretty high, so I would typically like to keep it somewhere around 7th fret, but this is pretty high. But for demonstration purposes, we'll play up here like this. So we want the C shape, and this provides us with the A chord. So first finger, 2nd string, 2nd finger, 4th string, 3rd finger, 5th string, strumming from the 5th string. So this chord is very similarly voiced to the G shape, and I'm just covering the low 5 strings there. Okay, so if you listen to that and then you listen to this, this is the same note order but an octave higher. Okay, and then if we were to go to the 12th fret, I don't think my capo will even reach that high, but if we were to go there, we'd end up with the A shape again, so kind of come full circle. So once you get to the 12th fret, guitar is kind of repeating itself an octave higher there. Okay, and then of course you can try all these things without a capo as well. And oftentimes when we do that kind of thing, we might play partials, so might play like this rather than the whole thing, or this, like the top 4 strings. But of course you can play all of the notes as well. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and have enjoyed this series so far. So we're talking about the capo. So far we've looked at C and G, now A. So we're looking at the 5 basic open major chords. And so if you do have any questions about it, please leave a comment or a question. Send me an email. Reach me at jim@guitar-resource.com. Well, I hope you did enjoy this episode, and I hope you have a great week of practice.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Guitar Resource podcast. Be sure to rate and subscribe. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.